What's up, YouTube, my social media family out there? I salute you. This is Taz B. Welcome to the Fighter's Corner. It's about time. I always wanted to do this and getting it started where the platform will allow warriors to have a voice. Also, we'll be reviewing fights, going over stats, talk about upcoming fights, past fights, legends, and also local legends that people don't usually talk about or they have not given them their flowers. So we're here to create this platform to do that for you. So hopefully you guys will support, you'll like and subscribe, and you will tune in to the Fighter's Corner. All right. So I know we have a lot of upcoming fights coming on right now. And I know it's going to be very exciting. I think in boxing right now, the biggest card right now is the Canelo and the Crawford, right? Canelo and Crawford. So what do you guys think, chat? I know a lot of people are placing bets. I know a lot of people are looking at Crawford to be the victor. I know a lot of old school people are saying, hey, you know, Crawford, even though he came up in weight, he's just not strong enough to deal with Canelo or to inflict enough power to knock him out. I don't know, chat. We can talk about it. So what do you guys think? Are we weighing in more on Canelo? Please let me know down in the chat. How do you feel about Crawford's training camp? It looks like he's getting sliced like sliced bread. He's looking good. Canelo has been very poised, has been, just very, doing what Canelo does. Trains hard, preps himself, mind, mental. So what do you guys think here at the Fighter's Corner? Once again, if you guys have people that you want me to interview or kind of bring up and show some of their stats, so if they're local legends that are really good, nobody talks about, we want to give you a platform so that you can be recognized, and we can also point you out as being a warrior here on the Fighter's Corner. All right, so once again, this is just my intro to let you know what we're going to be all about. We're going to try to do our first casting and covering this Canelo and Crawford fight. We're going to try to give you guys what we feel and have open commentary. No opinion is better than the other ones. I know experts are going to tune in on the stats and who's this and who's that. Styles make great fights, right, chat? Styles make great fights. And once again, I will be reaching out to a few people who I would like to get in contact with to kind of talk more about their story. How did they get into a combat sport? What was their training? Who was their coach? Sometimes the coaches are the ones that are not talked about enough. And I mentioned enough. Who were your great influences? Who pushed you the extra mile to complete your task of winning? I always say a great champion has to experience loss to become a great champion. Sometimes people can win all the time, stacking it up, and never really suffer a defeat. Hey, that's great if you can get away with that. But me personally, being a fighter, I know that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the great martial artists, great boxers, great kickboxers, great MMAs can tell you, once you experience that loss, it's something you don't want to experience again. So you train, you get going, you push hard, you have a very supportive team to be there for you. I know what that feels like, so I want to give a platform, whether you male, female, up and comer, young kid, young stallion coming up, or some great new talked about coaches that are around. So yeah, we want to try to create this space to kind of give you, and we talk about these things, because I really am a fight fan as well as a competitor myself. I am retired now. I did anywhere from kickboxing, grappling, jiu-jitsu, sport karate, full contact, continuous. I love the sport. I want to support the sport, and as long as you support your boy Taz. So once again, like this channel, subscribe, share, and then tune in. I will try to do some lives as well as just recordings of us talking. And once again, I'm going to be setting up some interviews so I can bring you guys the freshest and new data on people that you knew, didn't know, up and coming, what have you. All right, so that is what the Fighter's Corner will be all about. Once again, I'm going to tune out right now. I'm going to get prepped. I'm going to get ready. And yes, the Canelo and the Crawford match will be this week, I believe. I will be hosting a fight home party, so tune in. We're going to have some fun, have our popcorn. It's going to be an exciting fight. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an amazing card. I will try to cover that more on who's fighting on this card. All right. I'm also going to reach out to a few people, friends of mine, who just engaged in some great boxing matches and came out with a victory. So I'll be reaching out to you guys, and hopefully we can stir up the pot and make some great content. All right. This is your host, Taz B, tuning out. See you soon on the Fighter's Corner. Let's go, baby. What's up, YouTube? What's good with you, fam, and my social media family out there? Hey, I hope you guys are excited like I am for this weekend. It's going to be the Canelo versus Bud Crawford. It's going to be fire. All right. Just wanted to look on a few things. And once again, we're creating this channel to say that warriors have a voice. All right. But we're also going to cover fights, analytics, stats, what have you. So for this particular weekend, we're just going to get ready, get our popcorn ready, vote for or cheer for your favorite fighter. To me, styles make fights. We all know this. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of sample what's going to happen this weekend. We're going to show a little bit of their training regimen, not much. Okay. And let's just take a look to see what we're going to be installed for. All right, chat. Let's take a look. Wow, 62-2. That's impressive. 40-0 is impressive as well. But Canelo got a lot of experience. I like the grind training. That's what you got to do, chat. Both fighters will bring that smoke. I have no doubt it's going to be an exciting fight. Let's go, chat. Hey, like and share, subscribe if you guys are down with this fight, and support the channel of just supporting fighters. Rather, it doesn't matter what combatic field, we're just here to support fighters. Hey, I get excited. I get excited, chat. "39 KOs out of 60 fights. Bud did 31 KOs out of 40 fights. Interesting. Bud is moving up in weight.
But I'm still gonna go with my stablemate, Canelo Alvarez.
All right. That's just a sample, chat, on what's to come. My reaction is that it's going to be great. It's great for the sport. Not a lot of fighters like to transition up in weight, whether go up or down. That respect to those that do. They want to make sure they want to establish themselves as being the top #1 ranked fighter in the world. So I look forward to this fight. It's going to be great. And once again, we will cover our reaction to this, also to the undercard, as I spoke before, and we'll try to bring you some good coverage on what's happening. All right. So thank you for joining this time with me, guys, in the Fighter's Corner for this short time. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you this week. Aya.